Now that Trump is officially the president, he's starting to launch new initiatives, and one of them is a big push into AI. How will this affect our coins? And are we about to see a big AI altcoin season? Plus, Trump's World Liberty is starting to buy even more coins, and these are the ones that they're adding to their portfolio. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, not financial advice, and wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Alright guys, what an insane past week it's been. Bitcoin hit a new all-time high at above $109,500 just this week as Trump began his new presidency. However, we're not able to close a daily candle above 106,000 currently. You can see at our previous all-time high back in December that we couldn't close above this level of $106,000, and actually same recently, we couldn't close above here, or here so far. So the next level that we want to watch for on Bitcoin is we want this to decisively close a daily close above $106,000. That's how we'll know that we are ready to go much higher. Currently, we are struggling to trade above it right now. This does look better. I mean, we had this reclaim. We talked about this last week when you're talking about what we want to see on Bitcoin. We saw this break through this level. We reclaimed this level of $101,000. So we are looking good in that case. The next level that we want to reclaim is this $106,000 as a level on the daily level before we go much higher. And I think we're probably going to get there soon. Now that President Trump is the president, we're going to start seeing a lot more crypto policies hopefully come out. He hasn't talked about any yet, but we'll get to that in 1 second. So first off, on January 21st, Bitcoin's spot ETFs recorded $802.6 million in net inflows, and Ethereum saw $74.4 million in inflows. So ETF inflows are coming back. And then Quinton says, President Trump didn't mention crypto or Bitcoin in his recent speech on Inauguration Day, but take a look at his actions. And you can see he recently bought $47.65 million worth of Bitcoin on Inauguration Day. And then with Mr. Wall Street, who says it was obvious that Trump wouldn't talk about crypto and Bitcoin in his speech. The USA has bigger issues to address first. Trump is pro-crypto, and while we speak, he keeps buying Bitcoin and ETH. The USA strategic Bitcoin reserve is not a matter of if it will happen, it's a matter of when. And I agree with him too. I agree at the same time that it's a little bit short-sighted of market makers and people in crypto, selling off Bitcoin. Bitcoin went down to about $99,000 when Trump didn't talk about it on the election day, which seems short-sighted to me because if they are going to announce this, they probably want to buy their Bitcoin first. They want the market to go down. They want to buy as much Bitcoin as they can. Trump does have the ability to issue an executive order in secret where they buy a bunch of Bitcoin and they add it to the reserve. Because if they do announce this and it becomes a thing, well, then they're going to be competing in price with everyone around the world who wants to also add, Bitcoin to their strategic reserve. I know Japan is considering doing it. Russia's considering doing it. All these other countries, the UAE is doing it. All these other countries are going to follow suit if the USA does start doing it. So it doesn't make sense for him to come out day one and say, hey, we're going to start buying Bitcoin now. If anyone wants to front run us, it's to go ahead. So I imagine that it might take a little bit of time for Trump to actually announce this, but I do think it will happen at some point, and we don't need to be worrying about it. Nate Grassi says the SEC has launched the Crypto Task Force, dedicated to developing a comprehensive and clear regulatory framework for crypto assets, which is also led by Hester Pierce, who is the crypto mom in the SEC. She is the most pro-crypto in the SEC currently. So it is great that she is going to be leading it. Currently, we have an acting chairman who is Mark Ueda, who was a commissioner in the SEC. He's the acting chairman until Paul Atkins becomes the official chairman of the SEC. So he was, appointed by Trump on Inauguration Day. So Mark Ueda and Hester Pierce are the two probably best ones in the SEC right now to be leading a pro-crypto task force. So that's very bullish. And then we have President Trump's full announcement from the White House regarding a $500 billion AI investment into the United States. So obviously, since Trump wants to turn America around, he wants it to become a crypto hub. He wants it to become an AI hub. He is bringing AI back into the United States and stopping things from being shipped overseas. And so he said it's the largest AI infrastructure by far in history. It's all taking place right here in America. The formation of the company Stargate, a new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately. Oracle's Larry Ellison, SoftBank's Masayoshi and OpenAI's Sam Altman were in attendance. All three CEOs mentioned emphatically that this investment would not have been possible without President Trump winning the election. So with Trump bringing huge investments in AI to America, I expect we'll see a lot of AI pumps on AI coins. And we're actually going to be doing a couple of videos on AI later this week as well on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But I think AI is going to have its special alt season coming soon, especially with the United States looking to add more to it. Speaking of what the United States is looking to add to, Trump's World Liberty spent $2.65 million to buy 10.81 million TRX, again 3 hours ago. World Liberty currently holds 30 million TRX, or Tron, $7.38 million worth. So Trump's World Liberty for the second time has bought Tron's TRX, and Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, has announced an additional $45 million investment in Trump's backed World Liberty Financial, totaling up to $75 million of investment in the project. So initially back in November, he invested $30 million. Now they've additionally invested $45 million into the World Liberty Finance. And of course, World Liberty Finance is buying TRX as well. At the same time, President Trump has added $4.7 million of link to their bag. So they have a lot of link now, over $6 million of link. And Chainlink said, the stage is set in America. What started as a niche movement is now turning into the next evolution of global markets. Chainlink is proud to support great crypto and DeFi organizations like 21 Shares, Aptos, Arbitrum, AVAX, and many, many others to make the United States a major hub of crypto innovation. So crypto innovation, we're going to start seeing a lot of crypto coins like we mentioned in our video yesterday. Our video yesterday was all about USA coins that we expect to see a big pump in the coming weeks as USA coins become the go-to term, as well as AI and other investments in the United States. And then we have AIXBT, who says a Link monthly RSI at 67, approaching the 70 level that triggered the last 375% run. The same setup that drove price from $3.50 to $20 before that. So we could be about to see a big run up for Chainlink as well. Then we have Legend, who says Trump bought more ETH. He's now holding $160 million worth of Ethereum. So you can see here, Ethereum is is the biggest holding of World Liberty Finance, which is ironic because of how bad Ethereum has performed relative to everything else this cycle. It is just, one of the worst performers so far. Hopefully it'll have a comeback, but it's been one of the worst performing coins so far, even though Trump is holding a lot of it. We also have Arkham, who says Trump's World Liberty 5 bought 47 million of Bitcoin and 47 million of ETH to celebrate his inauguration as the 47th president of the United States of America. So he bought 47 and 47 of Bitcoin and ETH. Then we also have Eric Connor, who says Donald Trump is starting to stake his ETH. Let me say that again. The president of the USA is staking ETH. Then we have Into the Block, who says one of the leading RWA projects, Ondo Finance, saw a significant spike in new daily addresses this weekend, with a peak of 1.44 thousand new addresses on Saturday alone. And then Not Telling says very, very few projects are connected to Trump, but look how many times Ondo connects to Trump. If you've been following me, I've been connecting these dots for you for weeks, months ago. Now get ready for February 6th. So you can see Trump's crypto relationship map. You can see Ondo is connected here through Securitize, Paul Atkins, and the SEC to Trump. And then it's also connected here as one of the coins that World Liberty Finance holds. And then it's also connected here as a sponsor at Trump's inauguration party this past weekend, along with Solana and Sui. So of all the coins, Ondo is connected the most to Trump. He also added on top of this, what's crazy is there's another Trump-Ondo connection here that isn't even mentioned. Two commissioners of the CFTC are speaking at the Ondo Summit on February 6th. So we have Caroline Pham, who is on the CFTC, and we also have Summer Mersinger, who's also on the CFTC, speaking at the Ondo Summit on February 6th. So Ondo is one of the probably best set up coins for being a USA coin. Then we have Jeff Dorman, who says the market is losing its mind over the Trump coin and completely missing the plot. Here's why I think this is going to be incredible long-term bullish for the industry, and it has nothing to do with the Trump coin itself. So Jeff says, to start, the pushback for 3+ years from both potential token issuers and potential investors in the US has been regulatory concerns. This is now completely eradicated, with the president himself is both an issuer and an investor. Now, just because the president issued a meme coin doesn't mean the entire world will only focus on meme coins. Trump validated the technology, yet introduced only one use case of the technology. Potential issuers and investors can now see beyond this limited use case. The internet boom started with dot-com companies that only existed because of the internet, but most failed. The internet grew when non-internet native companies began using the internet. Now every company is a dot-com. Walmart, Domino's, JP Morgan, etc. all dot-coms now. Trump's token just signaled to every company, municipality, university, and individual brand that crypto can now be used as a capital formation and customer bootstrapping mechanism. New York City will have a token, Harvard will have a token, and Netflix will have a token. We've now officially left the crypto phase of blockchain. All the existing use cases of crypto are from crypto native companies, but going forward, the whole world will now come up with creative ways to use tokens. And once that happens, many of the current useless tokens and projects will die, but the biggest and best will thrive with millions of new investors, issuers, and users. If you're an investment banker, you have to start pitching token ideas to clients. So in conclusion, while I don't care much for meme coins or the Trump token myself, I do care a lot about future use cases of blockchain. And the president of the freaking United States of America just greenlit all future possibilities. So I do really like this take from Jeff. I didn't think about this, but this is actually amazing. The president of the US has a crypto coin. So other coins, other companies that want to start coins in the United States, they have a precedent now. The United States of America has a president with his own meme coin, the most useless kind of a coin. So the fact that any other company in the United States who wants to create a coin, there is a precedent where, you can just go to the SEC and be like, hey, our freaking president has a coin. Why can't we have a coin with actual utility? So I do like that a lot. Also, Mark Cuban says, if meme coins are the way, maybe I'll issue one with a twist. Same terms as Trump, 20% float, same release schedule, one difference. All the revenue from the sale of the coins go to the US Treasury. The wallet address will be published so everyone can track it. If you want to gamble, gamble, but at least use it to make a dent in the United States debt. You in? So Mark Cuban wants to make a meme coin, but all the profits are supposedly going to the US Treasury to mark down the debt, which we have a huge amount of debt in the United States. Who knows if he'll do this? But it gets people thinking now that the president has a meme coin, that the president has a crypto token, what other possibilities are there? So this is very, very bullish for crypto in the future. Then moving on, we have Binance Wallet, which has completed its integration with Clearpool. Millions of Binance users can now effortlessly access the leading DeFi credit marketplace. So if you guys don't recall, Clearpool is one of the leading RWA credit marketplaces, and they've actually been having a lot of partnerships recently as the markets have been quiet most of last week waiting for Inauguration Day in the United States and Donald Trump taking over the White House again. It has been very quiet, but a lot of projects are making important moves. Among them is Clearpool. But before we get into the new partnerships, let's look at some other improvements Clearpool and its RWA layer 2 Ocean are making. First, we have the new website launch for Ocean, and you can see their website of ocean.finance, and this is what it looks like. So it's the home of real-world assets. The layer 2 will make it easier than ever for TradFi assets to list and tokenize on-chain. And some of you may have seen that Clearpool was named the most innovative RWA by CoinMarketCap for the year. And now on to partnerships. First, we have Ionic Money. Ocean is built with Optimism. As part of Optimism Superchain, so is Ionic Money. This means they can work seamlessly together, and it's a big, not so hidden advantage Ocean has that it can work with an automated market maker like Ionic or other superchain apps and protocols. Then we also have PropChain, whose goal is to bring real estate on-chain, including real estate investment. With this partnership, PropChain will use Clearpool's liquidity through the Clearpool Credit Vault to offer institutional financing for real estate purchases. And finally, today we have AC Wires. In this partnership, Ocean is making it easier for crypto users across Asia to on-ramp from their home currencies to buy crypto. Then we also have Clearpool announcing that Ocean partners with Kylix Finance to revolutionize cross-chain lending with AI-powered credit scoring. And then lastly for today, we have breaking news that Solana's January DEX trading volume has surpassed 158 billion, shattering BNB Chain's $140 billion all-time record set in May 2021, the highest ever for any blockchain. So January isn't even over, and Solana is exceeding it at $150 billion, just 20 days with 11 days remaining. So a lot of this obviously was due to Trump and Melania's coins launching on Solana. Solana hitting a new all-time high of $290, and us seeing just an insane amount of volume on Solana. Marty Party also says, Sol is the most bought crypto on Coinbase, 161,000 buyers in 24 hours. So Solana saw a huge inflows. This is even before it went to $290. So obviously there was a lot more buyers, and Coinbase was actually running out of Solana. And then we have Cointelegraph, who says new Polymarket users predict a 92% chance that a Solana ETF will be approved in 2025. So as Trump has launched his coin on Solana, it seems a lot more likely that Solana will get an ETF in 2025, especially after the president of the United States is using the actual chain. Solana is looking decent. So we broke out of this level here. This is the big level of resistance at around 217 to 223. So we broke out of this level. We tested new all-time highs at $95. And then we came back down, and we're doing a little bit of consolidation here. But this is actually very, very bullish. This level is holding above this previous level right here. So at around $238, we're holding above this level. I imagine we're probably going to continue up higher in the coming days once Trump starts talking more about crypto again. I'm sure Bitcoin will take off, and Solana will probably be the biggest benefactor as well. Just doing a little bit of consolidation after the new all-time high, and I'm sure we're probably going to $300 in the next, probably couple weeks as well. So that is going to be exciting, seeing $300 Solana finally. But I think Solana is going to be the clear winner, especially over Ethereum so far this cycle. We'll have to see what happens with Ethereum. But Bitcoin is holding still around $105,000. Once we do get above this 106 level on the daily close, we are off to the races, hopefully towards 120K very soon. But that's it for the news today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.